Hi guys, welcome to the channel and thank you for all your subscription and as we grow this community of dairy farmers. So today I will be talking on the issue concerning toxins in dairy farms or in dairy feeds. And I'm not going to go to technical terms so that each and every person, each and every farmer will understand with uh, I'll not talk on technical words or all those. So I'll be brief and mm, I'll just explain in a language that each and every person will understand. So, what are toxins? Where can we find toxins? What are the effects of toxins on our dairy cows? So all these uh, we have different types of toxins. First of all, okay, they are all toxins. We have mycotoxins, aflatoxins, so they are all toxins, and they have effects on our cow, and they affect our cows. They affect farmer also, and it is still a healthy hazard to 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 humans also because once a cow eats toxins or feeds on fodder that has toxins, it it transfer that toxins to the milk, and once you consume it, it will have a repercussion on your health. So you should be very. So what are these toxins I'm talking about? One, there are those that comes with storage when you are storing feed or fodder. Uh, like now, I'll give an example of napier grass, and I talk about hay. Yeah. So when you are cutting napier grass, at the bottom, you cut at the bottom, yeah, so that it can sprout again, it can regrow again. And in when you are cutting, you might even cut either manure that was there or soil that was there. So the thing is, once you come and you feed it to the cow, that are toxins. The thing that you cut at the bottom, maybe was manure or soil. It has got toxins. When you are storing, you may see that your fodder, maybe your napier grass or your hay, is developing some molds. Yeah. Once you feed that mold to your cows, that's what we are calling toxins. Yeah. When we come to aflatoxins, I believe if you are a good dairy farmer, if you are a keen farmer, you have seen when you are storing your dairy milk or you are storing your feeds, it may be maize jam, bran, porad, anything that you are storing. If it develops some solid like balls, yeah, those are not good for your cows. You should not feed that concentrate to your cow. As it develops some like stones, balls, yeah. In short, I don't know which word I can use in English. Inashikana in Kiswahili. So if you are very keen on that, if you have seen your concentrate has those balls, if you try to separate that ball, yeah, you may see some even have worms. I don't know if you have ever seen that. So the thing is, you should not feed that solid concentrate to your cows because it will affect the milk production of your cow. It will affect the health of your cow. It will make milk production will go down. The immunity of the cow will be so poor. So you have to be very keen. So that's and that's why I advise farmers when you are storing like for not for the feed, the concentrate, do not keep it uh, on the service. What you should do, you can create a wooden setting where you place it on the top, yeah, and make sure that your concentrate is not touching on the walls of your house or of your store. Yeah, let it start around on top of a wooden street or a wooden thing, so that it is not touching the floor and it's not touching the wall. I make a video on how you store that, because when it does that, it will create some mold. And most farmers don't know this. Don't It will create some mold. It will The wetness, yeah, will get it, and it will start creating some molds and aflatoxins. Yeah, it's the same case with maize. Most farmers know about aflatoxin in maize. If you mill like maize when it's not well dried up, it brings about aflatoxin, which is not good news for the farmers. So, what are the effects of these toxins that I'm talking about? One, there will be milk production will go down. Yeah, milk will definitely go down, whether you rate it or not. Another thing is the immunity of the cow will be distorted. Yeah, it will have low immune, so it will be susceptible to diseases when there is an outbreak. Yeah. Another thing, it is not good for humans to consumption of the milk from the cow that has toxins. Yeah, so you have to be there. It Toxins also lead to abortion. Yeah, you may be wondering, why did my cow abort? Maybe it is as a result of toxins, and you have to be very keen on that. You have to be very, very keen on that when it comes to toxins. Another thing, it can even lead to death of the cow. So this is a very, very thing that many farmers are not aware of. So toxins is not a good news at all. Yeah. Now, having understand the effect of toxins, that what it does to our cows, what can you, or what precautions should you take so that you won't have such things? So I've told about, you concentrate, you keep it in a cool, dry place, yeah, where it is not touching either the floor or the walls, yeah. Another thing is, you have to be very keen where you source your concentrate. That's another thing. When you are storing like hay or your fodder, make sure there is good air circulation. And when you are wilting, make sure that they are not overlapping each other, so that they okay. Once you put, or like now when you are wilting napier grass or super napier in this case, because we have come out of the ordinary napier grass, when you are wilting them, make sure that they are not overlapping each other. They are not You don't put them all together at the same time, at the same place. What you should do is you create some space that there is airflow, and so that they won't burn and create some mold. Yeah, and if you see like maize stalks, for those who feed maize stalks and napier grass that has mold, don't feed it to your cow. Don't feed it to your cow. How does cows respond to toxins? One, what it does is, it a cow has a mechanism of fighting toxins. Yeah, and one way it does, it will fight it. It will have diarrhea. It will diarrhea so much that it even removes the required nutrient in the body. Yeah, so you have to be very keen. When it is diarrheaing, it is removing the required nutrient to make for milk production, for growth, for cow maintenance. So toxins are very bad. How can you fight this? I've said, just by observing those things that I've said about molds. Yeah, and in the case of hay, don't put it in the rain. Yeah, make sure that when you are buying hay, it is cut in the right stage. At the right stage, it is being wilted well, so that it is not doesn't have wetness in it. Because you can have so many hays, but if they have they develop some mold, it will not be good at all. Yeah. Another source of toxins is silage. Yeah. When you have spoiled silage, you have to be very, very keen on that. Don't that the silage that has mold, yeah, don't give it to your cow, no matter what, yeah, no matter what. And that's why I advise farmers, always be there. Don't leave all duties to your employee or to your farmhand, yeah. Make sure you advise them well, you teach them on how it is supposed to be done, because toxins will you it will affect you, it will affect the cow production. And when it affects the cow production, even you yourself, you are affected in one way or the other. For those who are consuming milk will be affected. So you have to be very, very keen when it comes to that. Now, how can you control these? One, you buy what we call toxin binder. We have different companies that are selling toxin binders. Like now we have Coopers, they sell Tivo for Z. We have others, yeah. So you buy them. You buy it is like a concentrate, yeah. And you when you are feeding concentrate, you add it, or when you are feeding your cow on top of fodder, you just spray it and mix it with fodder. Yeah. So once it is consumed by the cow, it will lessen the impact that it would have caused if there was no toxin binders. So for silage, you should need that. Okay, not just silage only, but the fodder that you're feeding your cow, you should add toxin binder. And for concentrate, you should also mix with toxin binder. Yeah. So you have to be very keen on that. You have to be very, very keen on that. Yeah. And I've seen farmers, that case of abortion and death is really thing. Yeah. So toxins is not a good thing when it comes to dairy farm. So always watch on what you are feeding your cow, the fodder itself, the concentrate. You have to watch, yeah, and be very keen when you are feeding those things. Yeah. So for the hay that has developed mold, don't feed it to your cows. Yeah. Don't even put it in the cow shed to you want to make manure out of it. No, cow can consume that, yeah. And we have said that is a bad thing because it will affect your cow, it will affect your the cow production, it will affect your business, and it will affect you as the person who is consuming the milk. So once we know how to protect all that, we will be on a safer side on our health too. So toxins is a bad thing, toxin is are not good news at all. So watch on that, farmers, and if you may have a question, ask me on the comment section. So I could have gone deeper in those technical terms or technical language, but I don't want to go far. I want you to have the shallow, so that you don't need to understand how it works inside the cow human, yeah. Although I can add it is and say that those toxins affect the cow bacteria, the rumen bacteria. Yeah. Remember, we don't feed the cow; we feed the bacteria inside the rumen so that it can digest and do all that in a cow. So toxins totally affect the bacteria inside the rumen. So you have to be very keen when you are feeding your cows. Always make sure the napier that you are feeding is wilted. Make sure the hay that you are using, it is doesn't have mold even when you are buying, yeah. But the storage part is the most crucial part. You store it well. Even hay, don't let it be rained on, yeah. Don't let it be okay when you are constructing a hay area where you are going to keep hay area. Make sure it is raised, make sure it is raised one, yeah. And then you can use some wood at the service, and then you have to cover with wire mesh, but on the top, on the roof, you have to keep on iron sheet so that there will be no rain, no water that is affecting your hay. For silage, make sure you add toxin binders, and for napier, let it treat well, and without developing some mold. So guys, want on that, and as we grow this channel, I want to thank you for all the subscribers, new subscriber. I want to thank you for the old subscribers. For I have made a great family. We talk on WhatsApp, and thank you all. Thank you all. So on next video, I'll be talking about the rumen magnet and or porous magnets, and I'll tell you how you control the hardware disease. How do you control if a cow eats nails There are those cow who eat metals. How you going to control that? So for now, let me end up this video there, and I know that toxins is a bad thing when it comes to cows feeding. So may you have a wonderful time, and thank you for your time, and be present.